Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to take a quick look at Facebook, aka Meta Platforms, and we're going to take a quick look at why I believe this is going to be the best quarter for its virtual reality, for its Oculus platform. We're going to take a quick look at how strong this quarter was for the company. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the thumbs up, make sure to hit the subscribe button, check out the pinned comment where I have free Discord, free newsletter, and also some great investing links. Now, let's get started. So we can see, it's Monday, the market is open, and Facebook started up 2.11% up. And we can see in overall price action, the stock is down around 10% from its all-time highs right now. And we can see year to date, this has been a very, very great, strong company. It's up 25.2%. Even after that kind of drop it saw earlier in the fall of 2021. So like I mentioned, today we're going to take a quick look at one of its product, and that is the Oculus headset, Oculus Quest 2. Here I am on Amazon.com, and we have the best sellers in video games. And number 10 is Oculus 2, and number 14 is another version of Oculus 2. So we can see right off from one of the biggest e-commerce stores, two of the top 15 items are both Oculus Quest 2. And right off the bat, that tells me that this is going to have a strong quarter. We're going to see some more results here. We can also see top apps on Google Play in the United States overall for December 26th of 2021. Number one is the Oculus platform, Oculus app yesterday. I think that is insane. For those not familiar, now you don't even need a crazy computer. You can just download the app on your phone and just play from there and set up the headsets. So Facebook has made it very, very easy for people to start just playing the Oculus app, the Oculus game right off the bat. Next, if we take a quick look at top apps on iOS for United States overall on December 26th of 2021, we can see number 3 is Oculus. So right off the bat, what are we seeing? Top downloaded, top purchased. Now let's try to take a quick look at top searches. So here I am on Google Trends taking a quick look at Oculus and Oculus Quest 2. Information hasn't really kind of been updated yet for the week of December 25th. December of 25th, but we can see that right off the bat, it is already going to be a much better year than same time last year.
But before we begin, let's take a listen to today's sponsor. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me scout out new growth stocks. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services the Fool offers. Through the Motley Fool Stock Advisor services, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 new picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have done amazing returns. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more of this year, you can visit fool.com/Jose Najarro or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if the stock advisor is right for you. Thanks again to the Motley Fool, and now onto today's video.
Now let's kind of go a little bit back and just take a quick look at metrics to see how this kind of product usually does. So first, right off the bat, let's just be reminded that, hey, at the moment, this is a small portion of revenue, very, very small. For example, most recent quarter, the company reported about $29 billion in revenue. 28.3 came from advertising. 0.7 came from others, which included the Oculus hardware, right? So we can see not even $1 billion at the moment. It hasn't even hit that threshold. What we do want to see is quarter 4 of 2020, so about a year ago, it hit about almost close to $900 million in revenue. And if we take a quick look, so that was his biggest quarter yet. If we take a quick look at other revenue, we can see how much of a growth this Oculus platform has kind of seen since quarter 4 of 2020. We can see quarter 4 took a huge increase compared to every other quarter. And every quarter after last Christmas has been super strong compared to a year ago. Now with the type of searches that we're seeing, the type of purchases that come out from Amazon, and the highest downloaded apps, I personally wouldn't be surprised if this quarter 4 of 2021, would be the first quarter of over $1 billion in revenue from this segment. I actually believe it's even going to be over $1.5 billion. I think it has the possibility of doubling what it was same time last year, just because of the overall adoption that we're seeing from this headset. And next, I just want to mention that unfortunately, Facebook is not gonna be giving revenue breakdown this way anymore. Who knows? Because this might be the first quarter of new revenue breakdown, it might still show this old method. But starting with the fourth quarter of 2021, which will be this upcoming quarter, and I believe it ends December 30th or December 31st, the end of December, they plan to break out Facebook Reality Labs as a separate reporting segment. And this will be dedicating, Facebook Reality Labs will include augmented and virtual reality related hardware, software, and content, right? So another thing I wanted to show you guys is top selling games for Oculus are all around. Yesterday and during the weekend, this is now Monday, but for Friday to Sunday, there were numerous of sales. Some of these games were over 40%, 30% off. And I do believe that's just because Oculus wants to grab as much games as they can. I wouldn't be surprised if for the New Year's, they're going to even have bigger sales as well. Some other things I want to mention, Facebook or Oculus creates blog and latest post for their customers and for people that want to research. So much information came out starting December 23rd. For example, how to set up your Quest, tips and tricks for your Quest, and even this awesome starter kit of games to install for your new Quest. And the overall, we can see that, hey, Facebook saw a huge adoption of products, so they wanted to make sure those new adopted users were familiar and had a great positive kind of experience right off the bat, which I think is great news. Now, I mean, we can see overall, this is, if you go on Twitter and you just search Oculus, what you're going to see is something like here, what Dash Revolver shared on December 25th, Oculus under a Christmas tree, or Oculus being gifted. And I believe, like I said, if you, let me know in the comments, do you know of someone personally that has gotten or has bought Oculus for the holiday season? Now, the final thing I want to show you guys is some great information, some great alpha data here. And we're going to take a quick look at Ryan Engels. My apologies if I mispronounced his name, but he is the founder and CEO of Golf Plus. Golf Plus is actually a game that is available here on Oculus Store. And he shares a lot of great information. For example, on December 26th, he says that significantly more of the Christmas traffic is playing multiplayer than we expected, which is awesome, but they're just saying that they had to update their servers because there was such a huge influx of games. And this wasn't the first holiday season for Golf Plus. Golf Plus actually did have last year as well, and we'll take a quick look at those numbers. But seeing servers being kind of disrupted because of the traffic, great news for virtual reality. He also mentions this. Someone was kind of talking and saying that virtual reality has a big wow factor, but retention has a real challenge. Ryan Engel kind of responded to that, and he says, according to our data, over 80% of our lifetime customers have used their Quest within the last 28 days. Our first set of players joined over 18 months. So that pretty much shows that the data, right? That's the actual data. Retention is actually really strong for the Oculus and virtual reality headsets, even though most people believe that they have very low retention. So great data there. So now I mentioned, right, that Golf Plus, this game that we're kind of taking a quick look at, is not new. It was here for the holidays last year. And we can see, again, Ryan Engel, I believe is his name. Yes, the CEO of Golf Plus shared last year's information. And here we can see last year was in green. This was the amount of new users. So new users for the days of December. You can see a nice uptrend during the holiday season. And then before December 25th, you see a huge spike. Now the blue is this year. This Golf Plus, so in theory, virtual reality has seen a huge boost. Look at those increase of new users. Daily new users continue to increase. And look, the end of December 24th, the beginning of Christmas, a huge spike. Now let me show you this next picture he shared. Now this is December 25th, not the full day yet, but December 25th on Christmas Day, a huge new spike of new users, and it still wasn't. He mentioned this is already 30% bigger with the better half still to come. So this wasn't the full day of December 25th. I wish he would show the updated slide, but he didn't share that presentation. This gives me great insight that Oculus is going to have a strong platform. That is definitely, it also, we learned a lot of new stuff. Top downloaded app, one of the top searches, increase in top searches. It's also seen increase in purchases through Amazon and e-commerce, great adoption by new players. But more importantly, we got this data from Ryan Engel that retention rate is super high, especially especially for the Oculus Quest. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Take care, have a good day, and see you next time.